You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Yeah, that's cool. I think this is the first time I've seen the keep clock be at exactly 12. Or maybe I've seen it before, but I just haven't paid close attention to it. That'd be pretty sick if it, like, told. Maybe it'd be too annoying. They probably thought about it. I considered playing Mana Tide Totem since he only has 2 damage on the board and you'd have to use the Fire Blast, but he would use the Fire Blast. I was hoping that would happen. Defender of Argus will only hit one guy, but it clears the damaged golem. Which is Ite. Uninspiring, but good enough. What was my favorite course at NYU? You're starting there in the fall. Congratulations. I think my favorite class there was... oh man, I can't remember the name of it, but basically Management 101. That's not the official name of it. I should probably Rock Biter that. Next turn I'll have 4 mana. I can play Mana Tide. And Lightning Bolt. Seems alright. What is the best use for Onyxia? You play it in a control deck and you use it as one of the big late game cards. Try to play it at 9 mana. It tends to be pretty good. Mana Tide Totem, going down slowly. Ah, that's good. 5, 6, 7. I was gonna Hex, but
I got the best deals anywhere.
this is more elegant. Especially with the best deals anywhere guy out. It's a major card drawn up in this grill. Oh. That's not so sad. Alright, 3, 6. Next turn I'll have 6. That seems best. Gets around Flame Strike because this guy's 5 health and he doesn't have the 9 mana for the Flame Strike Fire Blast. We're getting into the point of the game where I'm gonna want to totem each turn. That's a bit tragic for him. Oh, sad. These things happen. 3, 6, and then that's got a 50-50. 2, 5. The problem with the Unbound is it does fall into Fire Blast range. If I knew I could get a spell damage totem, I'd try for it, but... well, the healing totem is also quite good. No, it's not good enough. Either one getting 3 damage is good. That's fine. It didn't change anything. I should use the Unbound Elemental since it dies to Flame Strike anyways. I'll make a read that he doesn't have Flame Strike. And I'll try to kill him in 2 turns if that's possible. That's 3, 5, 7, 9. So it'd be 9 damage twice. I think I should throw the Acidic Swamp Ooze on top of that. Even if he does Flame Strike, I'll be ahead on the top deck wars. And cutting his chances to top deck me are pretty good. Since the way he's played is demonstrated, that card is probably not Flame Strike. But these things, you can never know for sure. It's Malagos. Oh my gosh, 1 back. I can't imagine this doing too much for me since I have 0 dust, but we'll see. Well, that was pointless. Although, I think that gets me 40 dust. Which could be good since I think I want to get one of those, I think I might want another Stormforged Axe. This card has been amazing for me. What would I replace? Probably a Yeti. Yo, that's a nice axe. I'll keep thinking about it.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
Ooze, Elemental, Yeti, chillin'. For those of you who just saw the Ysera over there, I'm just letting it stay in the collection because we want to keep it around in case it's useful for other decks. Disenchanting Ysera would be ridiculous. And it doesn't fit in this deck. I guess I'll play the Acidic Swamp Ooze to deal 3 damage to Yeti and then follow up with the Feral Spirit for the 2. Which would be 1.5 for 2 in the best case scenario. But he's Wrathing. Okay. Oh, fast play by the Druid. Double Innervate, very explosive start. I may have wanted to consider Feral Spirit there. No, it's alright. The Feral Spirit is better here, now that the Yeti is wounded. And yet the way the mana works out is not great. Since I waste 1 mana this turn, and I probably waste 1 mana. No, I'll play the Unbound. It's tough to play against that double Innervate opening. Many tempo for him.
Where shall I start?
Oh my gosh. And he keeps drawing the aggressive answer. Oh. That's rough.
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near. Well played.
Oh, that's actually a way out. I didn't think I had one. Alright then. I'll keep the fighting.
play.
Oh no, it's lethal anyways. Whoops.
You win. Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
This is somewhat of a tough hand, despite the obvious synergy. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to do it. And if that's hand lock, this is a bad hand. But I'm more of treating it as aggro lock.
Why do you go?
Oh, and thank you to Pastorino for your donation. Leaves a message of, "Hi Trump, love you and your stream. What's your favorite Shaman card of all time? Pre-nerf / buff or as it is now?" Favorite Shaman card.
Put this apple on your head.
Hex, probably. Since it fits my control personality really well. 3 mana to kill a minion. Basically kill. Is really good. He doesn't have a slow fire here. I'm looking at. Yeah, he did get the dagger, so the knife, so he might be able to trade this off. Oh, that's really bad for me. Ugh. This start is too good by him. I need Lightning Storm or Bust. On reflection, I don't remember if I kept 2 unbound elementals, but that may have been a bad choice. If I kept both. Against this deck, I'll need to make a mental note that I need to have a faster hand. So I need to dig for the 1-cost spells or the Lightning Storms more aggressively. Oh, my savior. Okay. 3 damage. Ooh. Well, that looks a lot better now.
Who dares summon me?
Yikes. Oh man, deck loves me. Maybe I should have hit that. No, it's okay. Since the next turn I play the axe and I hit it. For 5 exactly. Oh man, this has happened in a past game as well, where I just kept top decking the exact right answer. Like over and over again. It's lovely when these things happen. My previous answer was going to be axe, kill, kill, and that was going to be pretty good too, but this saves me 4 health. Despite all this, though, I am still behind.
It's time for a little blood.
So that's 5 damage, plus the 7, plus the 2, I mean. This is tough. It's looking like I will still ultimately lose here. But that was a good rush of cards. The only out I would be drawing to is the Lightning Storm, which is 1 in 19. But I was thinking, I probably need that card anyways. And the 2/4 is just about as good as dealing with these guys than the 4/5.
Well played.
GG.
Let's the hunt.
Miracle wasn't strong enough.
For Doomhammer.
Sorry for that lack of answer.
Greetings, traveler.
Alright, only 2 totems are useful against the hunter. I'll take a chance on the 50-50 that I get one of them. That's not one, but it's not the most useless one, especially given my hand. Well, it pulled the arcane shot, so it's doing something right, but that's not a correct play by him. Does it mean he doesn't have Unleash the Doggy in his hand? It could. No, that's a useful totem. When that totem becomes a 2/2 taunt totem, it'll actually be somewhat useful. Looks like the slightly control-y type. Oh, he used up all the charges on his weapon. Interesting. If I play the Feral Spirit the next turn, I'll have 4. As far as targets to Rock Bite go, that's pretty light. I could Earthshock plus send the Searing Totem in, and then say that's the end of the totems. Makes the doggies less bad. That's fine. Find an excuse to reduce down the number of guys I have. It might have been better to Rock Bite instead of Earthshock, since Earthshock can gain me 2 life against Leper Gnome. Alright, 1 doggy down. That's pretty tame when it comes to the doggy.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Yeah, basically this hunter isn't doing it right.
Mind if I roll need?
It's not a very common card in the hunter deck.
My shield for Argon.
Hey, give me a minute.
Second eagle. Manus.
Hey, give me a minute.
Alright, with only 1 card left, I can actually afford to put guys on the table, since the chance of getting doggied with a combo is low.
I feel icky.
So that's 4, 7, 10, 12, 15, 18. Lightning bolt the face! Four, 7, 10. And I'll set up for the next turn win. I was hoping I'd draw into a win, but it's such luck. The doggies. I should put this in the FAQ, but against the hunter, you do not totem. Because of doggies.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
Another hunter. A very spell-like hand. It's okay.
Greetings, traveler.
And so there are some questions about my thoughts on cards. My thoughts on Alakir. Alakir gets some unnecessary hate because of his supposedly bad stats, but I would run him in most Shaman decks of the type of Shaman that I play. He does alright. It's tough to evaluate him without having played him a bit, but I've played him with a bit. I've played with him a bit. And he's ite. He does ite with me. Explosive trap, not too bad. As far as Wild Pyromancer goes, Wild Pyromancer's running a few of the Shaman decks. It is good against aggro. Especially against Zoo. It is a card that you would want to consider if you want to improve your Zoo matchup for sure. Which means I'll consider it. Huh. I actually have nothing to play next turn that'll take mana, so I don't need to put down the mana this turn. This is a bad hand against Hunter. It's all minion kill. Alright, looks like I'll do the 2 totem setup. Just heard a very unusual sound on stream because I have just started a Facebook page which you can find the link to in the Twitch under there. Not much on it right now, but it's in the initial stages. Truth be told, I don't even really know what to do with it, but apparently social media is all the rage these days. Wow, this hand is... I mean, Lightning Storm has never been quite so good against Hunter before. So that, I've got that going for me at least. So I go with another totem. I've got the Rock Biters to put on totems, so I guess. Have all these useless cards. And he has just played an Unleash, so the chance of a second win. If he hadn't played one Unleash yet, I would not have done this. Guess that's worth mentioning. Okay. Earthshock, Rock Bite. No, Fire Elemental. Oh, I don't have the mana for that. Well, he is out of a hand now, so I guess I will just go toteming. The Taunt Totem is the best, and I have a 50-50 at it. And the Spell Damage Totem isn't bad either. Lets me one-shot Leok. Earthshock this. This is the most useless one. I don't want to take the 2 damage. This is a really weird Shaman versus Hunter game. At least I'm guaranteed to get the taunt item. Actually, I'm guaranteed to get the taunt item each turn, which is pretty big. He'll kill me in 3 turns at least. That's not good. Oh! Well, that'll work. Of course. That's my one way out. And then he has to top deck to win here. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, top decking 2 damage is not hard, to be fair. But I can only hope. Oh, it's Leroy. I can feel it. Oh, Jungle Panther! Woo!
Protect the one. For Doomhammer.
The Earth Shock in the early game. Is this even good against Druid? You have the Harvest Golem and that Pagel is no longer being used. The Hex is good in case of the Innervate into Yeti play. Claw's a card that I was convinced to cut out of my deck by Strife Crow. But on the ladder, if there's more aggro, Claw is quite a good card, I must admit. Oh, the Yeti. That's well worth hexing.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Yetis and Shield Masters. A quite defensive deck. I'll go with the Feral since it allows the Flame Tongue Totem to do some work the next turn. Even by doing these fairly efficient looking trades, I can clear his board with the Flame Tongue. Let's see, do I want the spell damage and or healing totem? Well, I don't want this one. I want something with 2 health. So, better to press the button there. I could daringly avoid that, but no.
I must safeguard the land.
Another Yeti. Well, they pull out a Yeti, you pull out an Ogre. Nothing to really fire elemental here. I've used 1 Hex already. The question is, does the Druid run stuff bigger than Ancient of Lore? And I think the answer is no, based on the fact that I saw both Yeti and Tazdingo. Still probably worth to do this though, since having the Ogre at 2 health is fine. And it may look bad to have the Inventor fight the Yeti, but doing the 2 damage to it will allow the Lightning Storm to successfully kill off the Yeti. These trades. Hero ability the Ogre, of course, or Wrath it for 1. Either one.
Mind if I roll
Time waits for no one.
Oh, you have no guts if you're trading that 2-4. Wow, and then he shapeshifts me for 1. You have no guts, Shaman, or Druid. I'd much rather have the 2-4 than his piddly 5 health. Well, 6 really. You can't win like that. You've gotta milk that extra value out of your cards. Out of your hero ability, I should say.
I have no time for games.
I don't have to hex it. I could just trade. Save the hex. But having a 6/3 is pretty good. I'll kill the harvest golem. Actually. And I have to, of course, attack before there's a frog in the way. Stormforged Axe is in charge of taking out the frog later.
Where shall I strike?
Alright, here's where a healing totem would be excellent, since it would leave my fire elemental as a 6/2, which is a lot better than the 6/1. Oh, apparently my fire elemental doesn't have to get in there at all. Maybe. 3 to 4 means this is guaranteed, and then this is guaranteed with the... Okay, great.
I can see.
Woo. Turns out that Fire Elemental and Hex are great cards. Oh wow, Wind Streak. Sweet.